Hey y'all, how y'all doing? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? My name is Kawania Brickhouse, and I have a mission here on Earth for Life. That mission is EIC, that is Elevate, Inspire, and Create. Woo, woo, that is elevating who? You to that next level so that you are inspired to create your own world. That is totally my mission. It's my mandate on Earth for Life, okay? I love encouraging, And so, look, today's topic is no looking back. Have you been looking back? Have you been moving backwards? Have you even done some things that and made some moves that seem like you were going backwards instead of forwards? Well, if you have, I need you to stop in your tracks, and I need you to come out of reverse, and I need you to move forward, right? I need you to move forward. Look, there's this song, I believe it's by Demita Hatton, right? I'm sure her last name has been changed. But back in the day, she had this song called No Looking Back. Y'all, and I used to play the song over and over and over again because I was in a place in my life where I needed to remind myself to not look back. Now, I want to share with you that, for some odd reason, there have been times in my life, and not just recently, maybe within the past months, 3-4 months ago, I had even made some moves and went backwards in doing some things that were no longer for me to do. I was not supposed to do them, right? It seemed convenient, right? I'm keeping it real with you. It seemed convenient. It seemed like it was, the best move to make, but it was really not what I was supposed to be doing. Why? Because look, when God has a mission and a plan for you, he don't make mistakes, right? And there comes a time when certain doors are shut, right? And that means you don't open those doors again. Because when you open those doors again, you open the doors to old memories. You open the doors to old habits. You open the doors to things that you were not supposed to open. Those things are dead for a reason. I'm going to repeat. Those things are dead for a reason. Look, the stuff is dead. Look, if you are in your present, why are you looking backwards? If someone left your life, why are you trying to pull them back in your life now? Look, stop looking backwards. Keep moving forward. No looking back. Kawania Brickhouse is a witness to that. Things that I have graduated from. I don't need to go back through that test again. If I survived and went through it, I got a t-shirt for it, I don't need to repeat it again. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm saying the same thing for you. Because, I like to use my life as an example. A lot of people get up on the camera and they share stuff. And some of them haven't walked through it. But for me, I got a story to tell. You want to hear it? Here it goes. But look, on a real tip. That stuff from the past is tension. It's tension. It could even bring anxiety. It could bring stress. It may even try to bring on some depression if you allow it to attack you like that. Leave that stuff in the past, right? It's time out for looking backwards. Look, it's one thing when you driving in a car and you have to put it in reverse and you have to look out your rearview mirror because you're trying to pave the way to be able to go forward correctly, right? You need to make sure no one's behind you, right? So that you can continue to move forward properly. Well, that's a different scenario. I'm talking about people choosing to allow people who were once in their life in the past, who spit on them, talked about them, treated them like crap, continue to let them back in their life and stomp all over them again. Stop it. If they left you once, guess what? And you let them back in, they will do it again. Let it go. I don't know who I'm talking to right now. I don't know if it's a man. I don't know if it's a woman. Let it go. It is the past. They left you for a reason. Look, they weren't for you. They weren't God's best for you. You know what I'm saying? That situation was there to destroy you. But guess what? You survived. And the Lord has something better in store for you. So let the past go and move forward. Okay? Move forward. Stop trying to rehatch things. Stop trying to fix stuff. I had someone tell me, Kawania, you always trying to fix this and fix that. And some things you got to leave alone. Look, I'm going to share the same thing with you. Let go and let flow. Okay? Look, I also want to share with you, you know, I was driving and I saw this gas station, right? And the gas station is, the name of the gas station is Royal, what is it, Royal Farms? And so I was sitting there and I got a revelation while I was driving. And I was like, dang, because you know, that area, I go past it all the time, right? And I remember literally this summer, they was just breaking the ground. They was breaking the ground. They was building the foundation for it. And so the revelation that I received that I want to share with you right now concerning no looking back is it's time to till. It's time to till up the ground. It's time to till up the ground. Look, do you need to till up your ground? Huh? Look, you choosing to keep looking at what you once had, what you once was doing. You know, when God is trying to do something new, He wants you to till up the ground. He wants you to set a new solid foundation because He got something new in store. Are you ready for something new? I know I am. I know I am. And I'm here to let you know, look, in order for you to receive what is supposed to be new in your life, you got to till up that ground, girl. You got to till up that ground, king. Till it up and allow a new foundation to be built. Because when that new foundation is built, you're going to see something new take place. And it's going to be something that you have never, ever seen in your life before. I mean, glorious. I mean, magnificent. So stop looking at what you once had. Stop looking at and dreaming and thinking and reminiscing about how good they was and how you felt and what you experienced and what that thing did for you. Let that old relationship go. Let that old career go. Look, what you did 15, 20 years ago as a career, could it be that now God has something new for you that you've never literally scratched the surface of? And yes, it has to do with your purpose. It has to do with who you are deep within. But you're stepping into new territory that smells different, that looks different, and it may even feel different. But I promise you, you may be a little nervous because it's abnormal to be in a place that you haven't been before. But if you would trust the process, if you would go through those doors, and you may feel like you're blindfolded, but just go. Because when you go through those doors, you're going to experience something new. Something about experiencing something new is you don't know exactly what to expect, right? But that's why it's called trust God. Not okay, God, I can't feel my way through it. I don't know what's going to happen next. I'd rather go back to my norm. Stop settling for the norm and go into the abnormal place, because sometimes sometimes the things that you've never experienced can be the best things to bless your life. Maybe it's meant for you to get up and move. Maybe it's meant for you to leave this state and go to a new state. Maybe it's meant for you to try that new career. Maybe you've been having those dreams, those revelations for a reason. Trust the process. God got you. I believe in you. Guess what? But your daddy, he believes in you. And he got you. He just want to know, will you trust him? So guess what? No longer looking back. Keep looking forward. And although it may feel a little weird and sometimes seem a little scary, you can do it. You got it. Go with the blindfolds on and walk into something new. Look, 2024 is going to be a great year. It's going to be a great year, right? I believe it. I need you to. Look, have an amazing day. Look, have an amazing day. Have an amazing evening. I love you all. And I'll be back soon. I forgot to add one last thing. Look, when I was talking to y'all about the Royal Farms gas station, not only is it a gas station, but they sell chicken and they sell a whole bunch of stuff up in there. Only reason I know they sell chicken because I seen it on the billboard. But look, on a serious tip, they was tilling up the ground, right? As I was saying before earlier in the story, they was tilling up the ground. They was building a new foundation. And then, bam, I look, the jank is open now, y'all. I mean, they ready for services. They got a full gas station. They got this, they have that. I mean, it's a full-blown, like a Wawa, but maybe even on another top scale, right? It's something new, right? We're used to the Wawas. We're used to the 7-Elevens. Now we have Royal Farms, right? You know, we're used to the Exxons. We're used to the Walmart gas station. We're used to the Harris Teeter gas station. They now have the Royal Farms, right? I know they haven't been in this area. Yeah, I'm sure it may have been in other states. What I'm telling you is, look, in a blink of an eye, that new gas station was put together just like that. They tilled the ground. They built the new foundation. And now it's up with many services. It accommodates many services. Look, why don't you till up your ground so that you can experience something new, so that you can experience something royal? Yeah? Don't get me to rhyming. I was about to start rhyming. It's time. It's time. Y'all remember that song back in the day? It's time for the percolator. It's time for the... It's time. It is time for you to experience something new. Stop looking for what you've always done. Huh? Stop trying to be a control freak and always trying to figure out the pieces to the puzzle. And let go and let life you. That's what I just heard recently. Let life you. I love you all. Smooches.